welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup. This time round, update 1.57 has finally landed. We were expecting something last month, didn't get anything at all, and this time round it's a little bit disappointing. It's just the one car, and it is already a car that is featured within the game, albeit a slightly revised model. So what we've actually got here is the 2020 version of the GR Supra RZ. But what I will say is, as soon as I took this out and started drifting with it, it is so nice to use. You do get slightly more power with this model over the 2019 version. There is slightly more weight as well, not that you really notice it, but it is just so buttery smooth. The transitions are really, really nice. It's just one of those cars that I think everyone can get on with. Now, I know this update is going to be hugely disappointing for a lot of you out there. Speaking to a lot of you guys, you feel exactly the same as me, and you'd love to see some of the fan favourites coming back from previous Gran Turismos, but at the moment they don't seem to be answering what everyone is calling out for. But all we can do for now is just keep our fingers crossed and hope that after this whole coronavirus thing does eventually get sorted out, that maybe they'll come back fighting and they will give us a load more cars that we've all been looking forward to. So this is what I actually settled with in the end when it came to the setup for this car. Now, the power level I have taken all the way up to level 5 there, right to the top at 155%, and that's going to give you 593 brake horsepower. Now, weight reduction wise, I did only take to level 3, only because I've actually run out of mileage points, so I couldn't take it any further. You can take it further if you want to, but I have to say, the way I've got it set up, I've been really happy with it. So taking it there to 88%, which is going to leave you 1,346 kilograms. And like I say, it feels really good to me. Traction control for this build, I've got set to 0, and I've gone for comfort hard tyres, both front and rear. Brake balance on the front there, I've got set to -2. Now, the ride height on the front, you want 95, and the same on the rear. Natural frequency, I've got set to 1.65, both front and rear. The anti-roll bar, I haven't touched at all, so that's 7 and 4. With the damping ratio, I've actually set the compression there to 61 on the front and 60 on the rear. And with the rebound, you want to go 91 on the front and 90 on the rear. Camber angle is set to 3 on the front and 1.5 on the back. And with the toe angle, I've set that out to 0.45 on the front and in 0.2 on the rear. Moving down from there, you've got a differential here. You want to be setting that to fully customized and leave that on 10, 50 and 25. And then with the transmission, again, you want fully customized. And all I've done here is set the max speed to 168 miles per hour and just let the gears sit exactly where they do when you do that. I really hope you enjoy this build as much as I have been. Please, as always, use these settings as a base. It's what I'm personally using. They're the settings that I've used to make this video, and it's working for me, but you may want to adapt it to your own playstyle within GT Sport. Don't forget to use that comment section down below if you want to get in contact with me, or you just want to give me some feedback about one of my builds. Equally, if you haven't checked out any of my previous builds, head over to the playlist here on the channel. I have got a dedicated playlist there just for drift setups, and you should find most of the cars that you probably want to be using within GT Sport already covered. Make sure if you haven't done so already, you subscribe. Also, don't forget to give the video a like if you have enjoyed what you've seen today. As always, I'm going to leave you with a little bit more footage of me just messing around with the Supra. Thanks for coming by the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.